This is Jackson Heights, Queens, Little India. And it's a couple of blocks worth of all these Indian stores here. You have everything from the food, of course, to the sari stores, and of course a lot of Indian gold jewelry. So I lived in this neighborhood growing up, just a few blocks from here. So this place, as far as back as I remember, has been predominantly Indian, at least on these two blocks. Now, all the people that are shopping here don't necessarily live in this area, so it's kind of a hub for Indian people all over the city to come and get their Indian food and clothes that they're used to back in India or wherever they're from. So this street right here, 74th Street, between 37th Avenue and Roosevelt Avenue, is like ground zero for Little India. And it's even called Kalpana Chawla Way, which I don't know who that is, but I'm sure it's some famous Indian person. Maybe I should look it up. And this little hole-in-the-wall pizza place, I've eaten at many times. Not bad for a couple of bucks. So if you want to come to New York City and see a little Indian area that it's kind of like Chinatown but for Indians. And while you're here, you can get some of these really good Indian buffets that they have. There used to be more of them on this block. Right now, I only count 2 of them that have the Indian buffet. But, I mean, they're both good places. And so I'll check out one of them to see what the food looks like, show you the prices and stuff to get an idea. But you see, every store here is Indian jewelry, that really orange type of Indian jewelry that they mix with gold and some other stuff. So it's a high carat jewelry, but it's mixed with a few things. So here is Indian Taj restaurant, and it's all you can eat buffet from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for $11.95, and after 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. it's $13.95. And so looks pretty good. So we're back here at the Indian buffet, Indian Taj. Let's have a look. That looks good. Chicken mahini, goat curry, chili chicken. Looks very good. And all that good naan bread right there. Definitely recommend it. So this is plate number 2. How full are you right now? Halfway?
I could go another plate.
And how's the food?
Really good.
What's your favorite one? The chili chicken?
Yeah, the chili chicken's really good. I think my favorite is the goat, though.
The goat, yeah? Curry, because of the curry sauce, or just because you like goat?
Both.
Okay. All right, so maybe 2 more plates if you think you could.
Oh, man.
Let's
see after this next plate.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, that's your third and final plate, which looks really kind of sparse, small. I guess the other 2 filled you up, but anyway, that chili chicken looks good, and that's curry goat also?
Yeah, and a vegetable samosa.
Looks good. Alright, well, I guess you're going to end at 3 plates, so. And then there's another place that's bigger called Jackson Diner. It's been here a long time, and it's also an Indian buffet. And here you have pretty big Indian supermarket kind of place. And this is called Patel Brothers, which if you know Indians, Patel is like saying Smith or Kim for Korean last name or something like that. It's a very, very common name. So here's Jackson Diner. Like I said, it's a bigger place, and this is $12.95 between 11:30 and 4:30, and I'm not sure what it is after 4:30. It might turn into just regular restaurant afterwards without the buffet. But they usually have 3-4 different kinds of meats, and then all kinds of assorted vegetable dishes and rice, and of course the all-you-can-eat hot naan that comes out of the kitchen whenever you want. I just ask for naan and they bring it. So you see, I don't think there's almost any store on here that is not maybe Indian owned, although maybe T-Mobile. Well, look at this stuff. This is really elaborate clothing. So, like I said, this is ground zero for Little India, although a few blocks, a block to the right, a block to the left, a block up or so, there may be some other Indian places kind of spreading out from here. So it's the whole general area. It's a nice walk to take and see. Just, you know, it's like going to Chinatown in Flushing or something like that, except this is India Town in Jackson Heights, and you don't hear much English here. You hear more Hindi, if I understand it correctly, which I don't, but apparently Jackson Heights has something like the most languages spoken in the world in an urban area. Something like 167 different languages, something along those lines. And you have the 7 train subway line right there on the corner, 74th and Roosevelt Avenue. And a lot of people call that the Orient Express because of the large amount of people from Asia, meaning India, China, all kinds of places like that. So here's some more food places down this street over here. And there's the 7 train right up there. So let's see what Roosevelt Avenue looks like right by the 7 train. And obviously this place used to be a movie theater years ago. Itadi Garden and Grill. I don't think it's been a movie theater for a long time. You got the Kebab King, which is I guess the replacement for Burger King, maybe. And here's the Laguardia Link Bus that goes from LaGuardia Airport to 74th and Roosevelt right here, where you could change to all the trains. So if you're ever coming from LaGuardia here, you have, like, I believe it is 2 hours to get a transfer to the subway for free. So if you feel like some Indian food and you're just getting into town, you can take the bus here, get off, go eat at the Indian buffet or some Indian place, and still have enough time to get back on the train for a free transfer, so you don't have to pay another $2.75 to get on the subway. I hope you liked this video on Little India in Jackson Heights, Queens. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.